I got some topics for that ass. Before we get to Dirk, Diddy, and Kels, I want to say some shit real quick. I want to speak on a couple of more subjects. Before we get to Dirk and Diddy. Shout out to Keisha Gold, she free. I'm gonna speak on her too. What's this other bitch name, man? Lindsay. Veronica Cruz died. Lindsay. What's this bitch name? Lindsay Crosby or something like that? I don't know. The white bitch that killed her kids and jumped out the window. Okay, that nut ass bitch. Okay, we're gonna speak on her too. First off, we're gonna go with the headlines though. Headlines. Nigga who played Eddie Kane for 95 Heartbeats, he died, 70 years old, man. Coach Prime Deion Sanders facing federal prosecution over some money because he say he got down on the logo maker for his Coach Prime shit. Local news: Veronica Cruz, 38, shot to death on 13th in I forgot 1300 block of 13th Street, West 13th Street, arguing with a man. I'm gonna come back to her story because recently 2 women just got killed in the city of Chicago for arguing with men. Okay, first thing they're gonna get on the internet is men is niggas acting like bitches and bitches acting like niggas, and niggas is treating bitches like that, shooting them in their shit. Moving right along. Canada trade wars is beefing up. Trump just upped the tariffs by 50%. Canada said they're gonna match that shit dollar for dollar. Just a quick one. ICC gets new sanctions from the United States government. Kyiv explodes. Russian attack. Over fucking Kyiv up. Jackson, Mississippi. Dispatcher arrested and the detective placed on leave. Underground shit going on. There's a nigga in Philly running around like he Chucky, scaring the fuck out of everybody. Facebook most wanted, FBI most wanted. This nigga named Ray Grabato. This nigga stole $650 million in fraud and transfers, fake money schemes. And they only want $150,000 for his motherfucking head. That don't add up. I'll be right back. They got me fucked up. Okay? Because you're not gonna get me to say lock Durka, and you're not gonna get me to say lock Durka. Okay, I guess I'm gonna play this song first. I know motherfuckers don't really. There's people that's personally fucked up about this shit with Durk. But I can't just be all for the support of them putting Durk in jail for the reason the shit that he doing, the government is doing. Killing people for revenge, killing people for whatever the fuck the purpose is. Okay? Whatever the reason, whatever the agenda, whatever the narrative, whatever the motive, they are killing people. We're not just gonna act like the Department of Justice did not just kidnap Venezuelan President Maduro. We just gonna skip over that? Y'all just kidnapped the nigga and said he's charged for crimes in America. He's never even been to America. Nigga ain't even been over here. Nigga ain't from here. He from over there. He a politician, a great man in his country. Y'all talking about something. You responsible for the crimes that's being committed in our region, even though you've never been here. That's why El Chapo in jail. Free Chapo. Free Maduro. And free the fuck Durk. Alright? I know some people out here that feel some type of way because he did what he did, and you know the people from Chicago, that's his ops. I know how they feel about that shit. They want him gone. I seen the bitch on my story. I watched this bitch story the other day. She was like, yeah, we want his ass for that shit with cash too. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know it was that deep. You know? But what you also have to take into consideration, Durk lost people too. We just gonna, you know what's crazy? What really fucks me up is that we all for the street shit. We all for the bullshit. We all for sliding and gliding and killing this and all this fuck shit until it hit us. Until it hit our home. Once we lose somebody to senseless gun violence, now it's, we need justice. No. Street justice has been served. You out here fucking people over, you get fucked over. Dirk might have not have got directly fucked over, but the people around him, his best friend Von, killed. His brother, his manager, killed. His cousin, they started with his cousin, the first nigga that was rapping alongside him, they got killed in the mall out south. I forgot his name. Killed. So I'm saying? Same thing with Chief Keef, Blood Money, killed. Cap, killed. Feel me? Fredo Santana died from drug overdose, but the people around you gonna be immediately affected too. We have to stop supporting and aiding and abetting bullshit behavior once it gets to our door. Then we like, no, this gotta stop. Cause if you out here talking about some, oh yeah, he needs to be locked up for killing this person and this person, I'm almost positive you was out here in that shit. And the people that ain't in that shit for real, the people that ain't in that shit for real, need to stay out of those mixes. Okay? Because in the streets, and this is something that a lot of y'all probably don't know because y'all ain't in the streets for real. Y'all don't know this about the streets because y'all ain't in the fucking streets for real. But when it comes to the streets, and it comes to being in the streets, it's all about survival. Survival of the fittest. That is the only rule. That is the only narrative in the streets, in the jungle. Survival of the fittest. So all that, you ain't supposed to snitch. That's a lie. Niggas been snitching on the other day at their competition since the beginning of time. Every street nigga got that playing card, the snitch card. You can play it. It's like a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card. I summon the snitch. You can summon the snitch in you. Should a lot of y'all be telling us, oh, I'm gonna stand tall. Man, let them put that right number in front of your ass and they say for this information. I bet you your ass gonna look around and be like, hey, y'all gonna make sure don't nobody find out about this? I can't know, okay, I need witness protection. That's why they make that shit available, because they know they put you in a compromising position. Okay? They are putting you in a compromising fucking spot. Telling you the shit that they be telling you. So when it comes to the streets, everybody got this illusion that it's rules to be abided by. It's these codes. They don't exist. Okay? So the people that ain't really in this shit for real, the best thing y'all could do is just watch from the sidelines. Because the people that ain't in this shit, they don't abide by those rules. They don't think there's nothing wrong with snitching. Right? Let's just be real. You talking about, oh, lock his ass up because he did this to Cap. That's some snitching shit. That shit that Mama Duck did was some snitching shit. He need to be, wait till that man get locked up for murder for hire, and then you run into the Department of Justice, the DOJ, talking about some, yeah, he killed them too. He got them murdered too. He got my son murdered. That ain't snitching. But there's the same lady that get on the internet and endorse the bullshit. She'll get on the internet and go back and forth and gang bang with motherfuckers, and she's a household name in the FBG hood. Let's not act like everybody don't know fucking Mama Duck. Everybody know Mama Duck. Nobody gonna touch her because she's Mama Duck. But don't act like she don't be in that mix. His own fucking mama be in the mix, man. And then when it happens to us, we don't want to never just accept that this is the life we chose. Motherfuckers don't never want to accept the life that they chose. They want to do dirt and get away with it. They want to do their dirt and no dirt happen to them. Wake up call, news flash. That's not how this shit go. Karma is a fat bitch that get around quick. You owe the universe will be paid. The universe gonna get compensated. I promise you that. The universe will be compensated. So all this shit about dirt, free that man. They just let a bunch of fucking group of kids who obviously, without a doubt, without a sliver of a fucking reasonable doubt, murdered a black kid on a boat, lawyered up, and they getting sympathy from the fucking country as to why they get to kill a black boy who had a promising fucking young life. They get to kill him and get away with it But when one of our people killed somebody that killed one of their people, now let's not act like Dirk did this shit just because he's a madman. No, somebody did something to him, he retaliated. And I don't know what world y'all live in, but the world I live in, that's perfectly normal. It's called defense, self-defense, the art of war. You don't let nobody harm you and walk free, or harm your loved ones and walk free. Nobody is gonna get on this live and say, oh, if somebody killed my brother, I'm gonna just be okay with that. No, you're gonna want revenge too. Even if that revenge comes in the form of a motherfucker being in a penal institution. Because once you get them in jail, your prayers are gonna go up. Yes, we got him in jail. I hope somebody stab his ass. You wishing evil on people, that's a deadly fucking sin. Man is not supposed to judge man. The universe is supposed to judge man. God is supposed to judge man, not man. And there's no way you can get around that. And if you think it's a way around that, you have a God complex. You one of those people who think you fucking God. So free Dirk, free Kales, free Diddy. All right, free all the fucking black men. Because they letting white people kill us and ain't nothing going on. A whole group of motherfucking kids just killed the nigga on a boat. Nigga, fuck is you talking about? They just killed the black man on a boat for no reason. Because he was black and had a promising life. They killed him, got away with it, lawyered up, and doing interviews about killing a man. But Dirk killed the motherfucker who killed his people. It was out of retaliation. It was out of motherfucking, it wasn't just because, oh, I'm a mass murderer and I just want to see people hurt. No. That's not what the fuck going on. And let's get real deep about it. The agencies are committing the exact crimes that they locking niggas like Dirk up for. Diddy in jail for flying out prostitutes. But how come ain't nobody on that Epstein list getting prosecuted? The agencies is protecting the motherfuckers on the Epstein list, but we're gonna lock Diddy up for 52 months because he flies prostitutes state to state. Do your fact checking. Diddy went to jail for the Mann Act. He got convicted for the Mann Act. All of those charges, he beat 80% of them. He got convicted for the Mann Act. The Mann Act is you cannot fly or transport over state lines for the purpose of debauchery. You cannot fly somebody to California just to fuck them. You gotta fly them out there, take them on a date, do all types of shit. You can't fly nobody from state to state and just fuck them. Okay? That's why Diddy in jail. Because he was flying this prostitute here to there. Alright? Nothing else. Now he beating up Uncle Cassie. I don't approve of that shit. I don't approve of that, okay? I don't approve of domestic violence. I've been in a domestic situation one time, just once. And it's not fun. It's not fun. It's no fucking fun. But what I'm trying to really get at, this man ain't no fucking criminal for real. He's just a freak. But, not according to the fucking Department of Justice. No, nigga, you ain't no freak. You're a deviant. You're a criminal. You deserve to be publicly humiliated because you like to have sex with boys. Shit ain't right. Free Diddy. Alright? Fuck is you talking about? Rkelly? I'm only gonna say free Rkelly because I want him excommunicated. Okay? I don't feel like Rkelly should be in the prison. Me personally, how I feel about prisons, they are wasting motherfucking time, space, and energy. Our government money, our tax dollars could be going to something way more useful than a fucking penal institution. But I'm only gonna say free Kales because I want him excommunicated. I don't believe in jail. Child molesters, rapists, shit like that. You niggas getting put out of my country. I'm just saying. If I'm the president of the fucking United States, one of the strongest nations in the world, you getting sent to a third world country with no passport, no birth certificate, and no social security number. I'm confiscating all your legal documents and I'm sending you to a fucking third world with no information, no identification. Nobody will have any trace of your ass being alive. And now I'm gonna send you to fucking Jamaica. Yeah. I'm gonna send you to fuck to Jamaica. A nigga just raped a 10-year-old out there in Jamaica. He raped and killed the little girl on her way to the store. Guess what the people in the town did to him? You think they called the police? The news reporter said they cut him to death. They chopped him to death. He was found chopped to death. Them people in Jamaica got together with their machetes and their knives and they put dude ass in a bucket. Fuck is you talking about? And cut his pops up too, because his pops was out there trying to help him. They were like, nah, nigga. This man was an alleged serial rapist. He had just got out of jail for rape. And he was on his way to go rape another girl. He raped and killed a fucking 10-year-old. You know what they did with his ass? They didn't castrate him like they trying to do in the state of Georgia. Fuck you castrating people for? Just send their ass the fuck out this country. They don't belong here. They don't fucking belong here. They don't get to enjoy American customs. They don't get to do that shit. Fuck no. I'm not letting you enjoy these freedoms. Your ass gonna go over there where it's rough. And then we gonna see how much of a big bad fucking wolf you is. Let's see how big bad of a fucking... It's like that movie, The One, where Jet Li was going to all them different universes, killing people. How my sister called me. Hold on.